Hey everybody, Matt here. Thanks for stopping by. In this video we're going to continue looking at the blade guides, and we're also going to look at the arm itself on the Bladerunner. So in the last couple of videos I've been focused on the blade guides, that is up here, this section of the arm. But then I realized that it really does not take much at all to kind of move this arm around. So imagine you're cutting a piece of wood and you're pushing on the piece of wood and the blade wants to do that. Now you're not going to get a nice square cut. And the problem doesn't seem to be with the blade guides. It really seems to be with the arm. It's not very... The arm itself, this part of the arm, is probably very stiff because it's got all these bends in it right here. But if I look to see where the movement is, it's back here. The whole arm is mounted on this flat piece of very thin sheet metal, which is not very stiff at all. So I guess there's good news and bad news, right? I thought I had a problem up here with the blade guides. But the closer I look at the blade guides, the more I'm starting to think that my problem is not up here, but it's with the arm. I can push on the blade and the whole arm moves. If I push on the blade not quite as hard, it's really tough to see on the camera, I'm sure, but this piece of sheet metal doesn't seem to be moving. It looks like there's some motion between this part of the arm and the vertical member it's attached to. Maybe it's in the clamping mechanism. Maybe there's enough slop in that. Of course, the whole thing is kind of flimsy. You can probably see this sheet metal bending back and forth as I do this. Can really wildly exaggerate it. And I hope you can see how much the blade is moving, which is not good. So I guess the good news is I don't really need to think too much about trying to improve the blade guides. The bad news is I think I need to spend some time thinking about how to improve this arm. Looks like a redesign is in order.